Hey everybody, it is time for me to make myself some supper. I have some pesto that I made yesterday, and I have a bag of shrimp that I got at Walmart. So I figured I wanted to do some kind of pesto shrimp recipe, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use rice or pasta. So it's going to come out to like a scampi, which I've never made shrimp scampi before. But anyways, let me turn this around and show you what I'm using. Okay, so there is a bag of Great Value brand medium cooked shrimp. It was frozen. I took it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator before I went to work this morning. And then here is my latest batch of pesto. I made that last night. And I have a tomato, which I'm going to put the pesto back into the food chopper. Excuse my hand, extreme close up. I'm going to put the pesto back into the food chopper, and I'm going to put the tomato in it to make a little more of a tomatoey pesto paste. I have some thin spaghetti. I went to the store to get angel hair pasta, and they didn't have any, so I just got the thin spaghetti. I have some butter, salt and pepper, and I just put some of the basil leaves there just to make it look pretty. So yeah, and then my new pan that I got at Ollie's, I've used this a few times. I really like it. I really like it. So anyways, over here is the water just about ready to boil, and have the thin spaghetti added to it. So yeah, let's get to this. Okay, so the water is boiling, so I'm going to just take out a little bit of the thin spaghetti. I'm not going to use a half a box. I'm not going to use a whole box, just a little bit. Maybe a quarter. Alright, so we'll break that up a little bit. Alright. Stir that, come to a boil again. Alright, so little trick I learned, putting the wooden spoon on the boiling pot, or the boiling water pot of noodles or potatoes, whatever, will keep it from boiling over. Alright, so, like I said, I wanted to put more of the, or put the tomato into the pesto. So that is what we will do now. I have a call coming in. I hope you guys can't see that. But anyways, alright. So this is the pesto I made last night, like I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut up this tomato a little bit and put it in the pesto. I had bought 3 of these tomatoes. They were tomato on the vine at Walmart over the weekend, and I've been just using them in salad or sandwich, and I figured this would be good to put it in now for this. So let's put this, actually, yeah, I am going to put the pesto back in there. Excuse me, I need to get a spoon. Hold on. Whoop. All right, here we go. Here's the spoon. Now I'm just going to put this back in here. I could just chop up the tomato and then add it to this, but I think it will mix really well if I do it this way. Oh, what a mess, actually. Let's do this, shall we? All right. think I've told you before, if you've seen me use this chopper, that it has the only bad thing about this, or not bad, but inconvenience maybe, is it's a very small little cord. So, bring this over here. Get a lot of noise here, guys. Now we stir that up a little bit. All right. Yeah. And we are going to chop up this tomato into the pesto. Let me bring you a little closer. There we go. You can still see it. All right, here we go. Some tomato in it. Alright. I'm just going to return it right to this little container that it was in. So I'm going to take the blade out. The sink. And just return that there. And this is what we are going to use as a sauce. I don't know if you can hear me. This is what we're going to use as a sauce on the pasta with the shrimp. Alrighty. So there's that. Over that. I'm going to put this in the sink. Excuse my back. Alright. Just wanted to rinse off my cutting board. Wipe it down with a paper towel. Because now, while the noodles are cooking, I'm going to take the shrimp out of that bag. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole bag of shrimp, but excuse me, I need to get a bowl. Bowl. As you know, I get most of my dishes and bowls at the Dollar Tree. These have held up quite well. I've had them a while, probably 5-6 years, but yeah, Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still sell this design. They probably do, but yeah. All right, so here is the shrimp. Again, it's already cooked, so what I'm going to do while that cooks is take some of the tails off. Now I buy these a lot to do like a stir fry. I also buy them just to defrost and snack on, like out of the refrigerator. It's a really good source of protein. So, but they're really convenient for cooking and that sort of thing. But the bag doesn't stand up very good, as you can see. All right, so just put some of those in the paper towel. I'm going to rinse these off too. Put them in the strainer and rinse them. So, what can we talk about? Usually I'm talking about something while I cook, so that these cooking videos don't get too boring. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Naturally, I went back to work after having a 9-day vacation, which was a very relaxing vacation. I didn't go anywhere like last year I went to Florida by myself. If you are a original subscriber or viewer, you might remember when I went down there and lost my luggage, or the airline lost my luggage. Yeah. But once the luggage finally arrived at where I was staying, I started to enjoy myself. But this year, because of the uncertainty of my home situation, which has, you know, turned around to the current situation that I'm staying here for 2 more years at least, I wasn't sure with the financial part of it whether I was going to buy or continue renting. So I figured I have to save my money. Like I said, I didn't know what I would be paying to continue to stay here, and I needed all the money I could get. So that is how it went. So, I don't know if I'm going to use all this shrimp. I really just want to eat a couple right now. But I probably will. I'll probably use it all. Just let me continue to take these tails off, rinse them, and then... So we were supposed to be talking about something. Don't really know what to talk about. So. Alright. Yes, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save just a couple of these in the bag for me. Sounds kind of selfish, doesn't it? For me. Almost sounds bratty. I'm not a brat. Alright, let me put these right over there. Hope they don't fall down. I need to rinse my hands. Please excuse my back. Alright, let me bring you over here a little bit. Hello! So I got these shrimp. These are the already cooked shrimp. I'm just going to rinse them off a little bit in the strainer. Okay. I'm going to return them to the bowl. And I need to rinse out the strainer because I'm going to strain the spaghetti. So again, excuse my back. All right, me again. So let me bring you up a little bit. I posted on my community page this morning before I went to work. I don't know if you saw it. A couple of you saw it because you commented on it. The male and female cardinal, the picture I took of them, they were just there together, you know, getting the seed, getting their breakfast. And I said, let me see if I can try to get a pic. And I did. And it was good. It was cute. All right, so this pasta is just about ready. I'm going to try it. So again, that's just some store brand thin spaghetti. Stop and Shop brand, actually. So let me unplug this. I bought, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, I bought myself a classic game on Amazon. It's just a, that'll probably be my next video. When you see it, you'll be like, oh yes, it's something from the 80s. I played it at my mom's, and I said, you know what, this is a game that I could play by myself when I'm bored at home. So I bought it. I'm looking at it. It's on the table. That would be my next video probably. You can watch me play the game. But yeah, it'll definitely spark a memory in you. So let me try this spaghetti. Hold on, I'm going to reach over and get a fork now. Please excuse me. Alright, so I just want to try, me hit myself in the face with this corner. I just want to try these noodles to see how they are. See if they're done. I don't want them done too much because I am going to cook a little bit in the pan too. So the weather, if you're new to my channel, I like to talk while I do my videos, and I like to talk to you guys. The weather here has been nice, like 0 to very little humidity, 75, 80 degrees, really nice, perfect, perfect. And people telling me, oh, you took the wrong week for vacation because it kind of rained a little bit. You can't plan the weather when you know, months in advance ask for vacation time. So whatever. I'm just going to try this pasta. I think it's ready. So what I'm going to do now, hold on. I don't like being rude. I don't like when people chew in the camera, whatever. So what I'm going to do now is just strain this pasta. So there's that. Now, turn you this way. So anyways, we were talking about the weather. It's really comfortable. It's like almost to the end of summer, late summer. And yeah. So how's the weather where you are? Please let me know in the comments. All right, we're turning this down. This is the new pan that I got at Ollie's. It's a Phantom Chef. Really nice. Really nice. So I'm just going to put that in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some butter to the pan. Probably a lot of butter. I like cooking with butter. So there is probably about, I don't know, tablespoon and a half of butter right there. And this is going to make the sauce, the pesto sauce, a little even more creamy. So there's that. I'm just going to rinse off the pasta a little bit with some cold water so it doesn't stick. All right, and there's that. I'm just waiting for this to melt a little. I think the burner, the way I have it pushed into the outlet, is kind of wonky or lopsided. So, oh, and you know what would really help? You know what would really help? If I turned the burner back on. Yeah. So it was off. So now it's on 7. So it was off and now it's on 7. And what I'm going to do, the rest of this is going to be really quick and easy because the shrimp is already cooked. So once this melts a little bit, I'll put the shrimp in, let it warm up a little bit with the pesto. Like I said, it's not going to take too long because it's cooked. And honestly, I don't think I've ever bought shrimp that's not cooked. That's just, I like the shortcut of it being cooked. So I don't want to cook this anymore. What I'm just going to do is heat it up a little bit. Heat it up a little bit and add the tomato pesto blend that I made and the pasta. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put you on pause and clean up this mess that I got. Be right back. You're dying to know, did I really clean up the mess or did I take a couple bites of shrimp? I did both. All right, so the shrimp is cooking in the pan, and like I said, I don't want to cook it too much because it's already cooked. So now I'm just going to add the pesto and tomato sauce to it. And the spoon I had is in the sink. So that is proof that yes, I did clean up a little bit. I did. I really did. All right. So there's that. Just going to mix that in there. I think I might even actually be proud of myself with this dish because like I said, I have never made shrimp scampi. I've certainly ordered it at Olive Garden. That's like my go-to when I go there, but I've never made it. So we're just going to let that boil a little bit. I don't know if you want to watch it come to a boil, but that is what we're doing. And I'm going to bring the pasta over. This is the pasta that I cooked, then spaghetti. I have two of these. I have 2 of these spaghetti servers. This one is Betty Crocker, old Betty Crocker. I don't know if you can see that. I think I got them both at the Dollar Tree, but it says Betty Crocker. It's just about worn off. So, got those. This is boiling now, so I am going to add the pasta to it. Before we add all of it, let's just turn it over a little bit. Oh, I don't think I want to be using this metal fork too much because it's a new pan. It's a non-stick. I don't want to scratch it up. So there you go. Oh, I am happy with this. I am happy with this. Actually, very happy with it. Let me add a little more pasta. This is going to come out better than I thought it would, I think. I'm sure it's going to taste really good too. So I'm thinking that you could probably call this a shrimp scampi, right? What the heck? Let's just add the rest of those noodles. And the tomato in with the pesto is a nice touch too. All right, guys. I hope you don't mind me calling you guys. But, well, there are some guys that watch my channel. Mostly ladies, I think. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is my creation for tonight. I'm going to turn the burner off. I don't want to get too hot, and I don't want the shrimp to overcook. But guess what? I am kind of excited about this. I'm excited. And you know what we're going to do? Just for prettiness, just to make it pretty, add some basil leaves to it. Not too much though, because there's plenty enough basil in the pesto, right? Yeah. Let's take some of the shrimp and put it over here. And one more little basil leaf right there. So there's that. There is that. I'm going to turn this around and show you. Okay, so there is my creation for tonight. Again, it was the Great Value brand medium cooked shrimp. Here we go. I took it out of the freezer this morning, left it in the refrigerator, and it defrosted. And then the pesto that I made, and I threw a whole tomato into the pesto. If you want the recipe for my pesto, look a few videos back, and it's in the description. So then, yeah, and it's just some thin spaghetti that I got at Stop and Shop. I wanted angel hair pasta, but this looks good too. So I think I'm going to put a little of this on a plate, and we'll taste test it. Okay, ready? Got a little bit of it, little bit of it on the plate here. There's the shrimp and the pasta. So let's taste the shrimp. This is really good. This is really good for someone that has never made shrimp scampi before. And I guess that's exactly what this is. Usually when I go to Olive Garden and the shrimp scampi that I get has the angel hair pasta, the shrimp, the garlicky sauce, and tomato chunks and asparagus, but the garlic was already in the pesto. I added the tomato, and yeah, and I had out some salt and pepper, and I didn't even put it in, and it doesn't need it. So let me take a little bit of the spaghetti on a fork, and like I said, I wanted angel hair, but the store didn't have it. Actually, it was on sale, and they were totally wiped out. This is Stop and Shop that I went to after work, because that's the closest grocery store, and they were totally wiped out of angel hair. How dare they? All right, hold on. This is very good. One more shrimp. This is really good and simple. Simple. Again, a bag of frozen cooked shrimp, box of pasta, didn't even use a lot, and the pesto that I made. Butter in the pan, that butter helped it too. So, there's another creative meal. Did something just come flying out of my mouth? Did it? Tell me if it did, because I don't feel it there anymore. If it did, whatever. I don't edit my videos. If a piece of noodle flew out of my mouth, there you go. First time you've ever seen a piece of noodle fly in my mouth. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But anyways, that's my dinner for tonight. I'm actually going to put some on a bowl and eat it. And yeah, I hope you're all well. I look forward to this little game, little retro game that I picked up for myself. Comment down below. Let me know if you can guess what it is. It's a game that you can play by yourself, a game that you can play with a couple people. Yeah, and it comes in a particular shape. That's all I have to say. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.